Hey, feasters, and welcome to episode 73 of the Ask Rezzz Show. I'm Jason, or Rezzz, and I'm here answering your questions so that you can get past the bumps in the road to building a profitable freelance business. And today's question is, what does it take to be a freelancer? Now, when someone finds out that I'm a freelancer, two things are usually followed up with. That someone's going to say, it must be nice to be able to work from home. Or they're going to say, you must have a ton of discipline to be able to work from home. So it's a wide reaction there, but both are true, but it takes much more than that. I want to share with you 6 characteristics I find helpful in being a freelancer. First characteristic is patience. Look, you're dealing with people of all shapes and sizes. When you work 9 to 5, you often deal with the same folks every single day, right? Sure, you may encounter other people from time to time, vendors and that kind of stuff. But for the most part, you will walk and talk with the same folks each and every day. That affords you time and the ability to learn and adjust to those personalities. In freelancing, you encounter all sorts of businesses and people from all over the world potentially, depending on what it is that you do. You need to have the patience and not bring emotions and past biases into those new encounters. Having an open mind and the patience to build those new relationships almost on a daily occasion will serve you well in the freelance world. Second thing is determination. There are going to be bumps in the road. There will be times when you fall down, and there will be days you wonder why you're doing this whole thing in the first place. Your level of determination is really based on why you want to freelance in the first place. If you always keep that front of mind, especially during those down times, you'll be more determined to forge on and reach those goals. With respect to the first point, people will constantly tell you that you're crazy. They'll have no idea how you gamble with the lack of security of that job and other varying versions of those two expressions, really. Recognize that they are only putting their own fears and doubts of themselves onto you. You have the determination to strike out on your own and live the life of your own design. The third point is discipline. You have to set boundaries. Being home and working from home can be and is very distracting. I talk about this a lot on this podcast, so I don't want to belabor the point here too. But I will say that set those boundaries, figure out what the schedule of the week looks like before the week begins, and execute on it so that you remain disciplined in delivering high quality work. The fourth point is curiosity. This point and the next point are somewhat related, but you should always be curious. You should always be learning. If you're not learning something new, then you are sitting still. And sitting still as a freelancer is not a good place to be. You should be curious about your clients, curious about learning how to elevate your skills, how to better the business, both financially and asset-wise. Get out to events, read books, which I myself can be better at, listen to podcasts, talk to other folks, and surround yourself with a close network of people you can trust. Always be curious and grow yourself, and that will grow your freelance business. Fifth thing is know your strengths and weaknesses and be able to adjust to them. Always be learning, yes, but know where your limits are. Knowing your limits will help you in your profits. If your client asks you to do things that you can do, but struggle with, that's when the profits fly right out the window when you say yes. Leveraging what you are strong in and then learning to say no to everything else, even if you can do it, is critical to increasing your profits. Final point is something I had to learn myself, and that's taking imperfect action. Don't let being a perfectionist block you. I know from my own experiences that it can and will. Whatever you are doing for your business, whether that's marketing, content, selling, putting materials together, building a website, and all of the other things that go on, get it to good enough and then ship it. It doesn't mean it's set in stone. Have it out there and adjust later. No matter what the flaws are in it, you will be the only one that sees them. No matter what you are doing, until it's in the wild, you really don't know how well it'll be received. So better to put your best foot forward with it and then adjust as you learn from it with it being out there. Above all, look at being a freelancer as serving and helping. Yes, you're in business to make money, but if you go into it with the passion for helping and serving others, it will certainly come back to you in the end. If you have a question, ask Rezzz, that's me, by dropping me a tweet or an email, or go ahead and find me on Breaker. I'm Rezzz there as well, and you can find the Ask Rezzz show on Breaker too. It's an app. It's a great way in order to grow your podcast and share your podcast listens with other folks, and leave me a comment there, and I'll be happy to answer it. So until next time, it's your time to live in the feast.